Llama 3.1 is Meta's latest salvo in the battle for AI dominance. Netflix hired a former Epic Games exec as its new president of games. And Russia-linked hackers cut the heat to Ukrainian buildings in the winter. It's Wednesday, July 24th, and this is Engadget News. On Tuesday, Meta announced the release of Llama 3.1, the latest version of its large language model that the company claims now rivals competitors from OpenAI and Anthropic. The new model comes just 3 months after Meta launched Llama 3 by integrating it into Meta AI, a chatbot that now lives in Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp, and also powers the company's smart glasses. In the interim, OpenAI and Anthropic already released new versions of their own AI models, a sign that Silicon Valley's AI arms race is not slowing down anytime soon. Meta said that the new model is the first openly available model that can compete against rivals in general knowledge, math skills, and translating across multiple languages. The model, called Llama 3.1 405B, was trained on more than 16,000 NVIDIA H100 GPUs, currently the fastest available chips that cost roughly $25,000 each. The 405B stands for 405 billion parameters, which are invisible variables that an AI model uses to reason and make decisions. The higher the number of parameters an AI model has, the smarter we perceive it to be. OpenAI's GPT-4 model, by comparison, reportedly has roughly 1.5 trillion parameters, although the company has not disclosed the number so far. In addition, Meta also released upgraded versions of existing Llama models that contain 70 billion and 8 billion parameters each, claiming that the newer versions had stronger reasoning abilities, among other things. For now, Meta AI on Facebook, Messenger, and Instagram are still restricted to the smaller version of Llama 3.1 that uses 70 billion parameters. Unlike OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, and Anthropic that keep their AI models proprietary, Meta's AI models are open source, which means that anyone can modify and use them for free without sharing personal data with Meta. In a letter published on Tuesday, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg argued that an open-source approach to AI development will ensure wider access to the technology's benefits, prevent the concentration of power among a few big companies, and enable safer AI deployment across society. By open-sourcing the company's largest language model to date, Zuckerberg said that Meta aims to make Llama the industry standard for anyone to develop AI-powered apps and services with. Netflix has landed a notable new leader for its rapidly expanding gaming endeavors. Variety reported that the streaming company has hired Ilan Tascan as its new president of games. Before joining Netflix, Tascan was executive vice president for game development at Epic Games. In that role, he oversaw the first-party development for some of the company's hugely successful titles, such as Fortnite, Lego Fortnite, Rocket League, and Fall Guys. The company is also recruiting talent on the creative side. Since launching the games project in 2021, Netflix has acquired notable indie studios Night School, Boss Fight, Next Games, and Spryfox, and has brought a large number of acclaimed indie games to mobile. In its second quarter earnings call, Netflix execs revealed that it has more than 80 games currently in development, which would nearly double its current library of about 100 titles. Many of these new projects are interactive fiction based on Netflix shows and movies, with the goal of giving fans new ways to engage with their favorite titles. We also learned that a multiplayer Squid Game project will be coming to Netflix games later this year. Although Netflix is making a sizable investment into its games division, people haven't exactly been flocking to their titles yet. In 2022, the library had about 1.7 million daily users, and its games had been downloaded 23.3 million times. Cybersecurity company Dragos has flagged malware that can attack industrial control systems, tricking them into malicious behavior like turning off the heat and hot water in the middle of winter. TechCrunch reports that's precisely what the malware, dubbed Frosty Goop, did in January in Lviv, Ukraine, when residents in over 600 apartment buildings lost heat for 2 days amid freezing temperatures. Dragos says Frosty Goop is only the 9th known malware designed to target industrial controllers. It's also the first to specifically set its sights on Modbus, a widely deployed communications protocol invented in 1979. Modbus is frequently used in industrial environments like the one in Ukraine that Frosty Goop attacked in January. Ukraine's Cybersecurity Situation Center, the nation's government agency tasked with digital safety, shared information about the attack with Dragos after discovering the malware in April, months after the attack. The malicious code, written in Golang, the Go programming language designed by Google, directly interacts with industrial control systems over an open internet port. The attackers likely gained access to Lviv's industrial network back in April of 2023. Instead of trying to take down the systems altogether, the hackers caused the controllers to report inaccurate measurements, resulting in the loss of heat in the middle of a deep freeze. Dragos has a long-standing policy of neutrality in cyber attacks, preferring to focus on education without assigning blame. However, it noted that the adversaries opened secure connections using Layer 2 tunneling protocol to Moscow-based IP addresses. Dragos warns that given how ubiquitous the Modbus protocol is in industrial environments, Frosty Goop could be used to disrupt similar systems worldwide. The security company recommends continuous monitoring, noting that Frosty Goop evaded virus detection, underscoring the need for network monitoring to flag future threats before they strike. Specifically, Dragos advises ICS operators to use the SANS-5 critical controls for world-class OT cybersecurity, a security framework for operational environments. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and additional articles at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from senior editor Pranav Dixit and contributors Anna Washenko and Will Shanklin, and was voiced and produced by Steve White from Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.